My name is Big, last name Foot, but my friends like to call me Kevin. You see, I come from a long line of, how do you say, feet. A bigger foot. He's been on one these last couple years, setting a bad name for us and everything.
Alright, so we made San Angelo, and now we have to look for someone called Mr. Big. Actually, it's Mr. Foot to be exact.
Mr. Foot was supposedly first talked about by the Yokis clan from 500 to 1000 in where is now known as current Bakersfield, California. Then the name didn't become Bigfoot until 1958 when Andrew Gonzoli interviewed these people from a logging company, and they told him stories about this big creature that was hairy. My grandma says she saw something like that. This is that story.
My name's Mary, and I just want to give an account of what I went through when I was 16 years old. A bunch of kids decided to go to the edge of town. It was about 6 or 7 of us kids crammed into this little car, and we decided we were going to go and experience what had been rumored to be, from some kids, sightings of Bigfoot at this edge of town. Particularly, it was all mesquite land, nothing but mesquite trees, wilderness. There were no houses, no lights except the stars. And I remember finding a good spot, what we thought a good spot, safe spot to park under. And we had the lights on for a little while just to feel safe. And the driver, the kid we called John, he had a girlfriend. We were just a bunch of kids experimenting, sneaking around. And it got faster than what I thought it would have. The driver pulls out some brewskis. I didn't know he had beer. I remember, I think beer was going to make us feel better, put us at ease. So we started passing beers around. And I could never drink beer. It used to make me gag. I played it brave, and I started sipping little sips of beer. And we had the radio on, and the Beach Boys were on. And I remember the song Surfing USA because we were singing to it. Well, next thing you know, I had to get out because the beer was going right through me. I was one of the first to get out of the car, and everybody's watching me like, are you going to be okay? Are you going to be okay? And of course, take a few sips of beer and you feel brave. So I kind of saw the shadow of the trees, found the thickest tree to go behind, and did my business. And I was so scared. I don't know if it was the sips of beer that I had taken or just the fear inside me at the time, but I went as fast as I could and got back to the car, and then little by little they started sliding out of the car, needing to go to the bathroom too. So I guess they were almost finished with their beers. I know I didn't finish mine. I didn't want it. And all of a sudden one of them comes running back and starts yelling, let's go, let's get the H out of here. And all of a sudden the car starts rocking, like on the right side of the passenger side. And it went on, I don't know, maybe a minute, seconds, I don't know. And we start screaming and carrying on, and oh my gosh, it was just panic and chaos. Somebody saying, shut up, everybody shut up. At the same time, we just everything just went quiet, and the rocking stopped. And the car started, and we headed home. I mean, faster than a speeding bullet. And I never went back there again. Don't want to go back there again. I did not want to go look in the daytime to see if there was any signs of footprints or anything. Maybe even feces. Not me. Till to this day, I haven't talked to anybody about if they've had any happenings, anything else that they've seen or heard. But that was back in 1963.
We've been exploring San Angelo a little bit. We've seen a couple things. Saw a little nature center. Saw that and stuff. But as in finding Mr. Foot, I have not even like really looked because like we in a park, clearly. We ain't in the forest. Not yet. So we're in the San Angelo State Park now. I forgot my hat while searching for Bigfoot, and I hope he didn't take it. But hopefully I can get my hat back from him later, if anything, if I do find him. But yeah, no, we finna be out here for a little. Okay, but my cameraman is not here. He went to go pee. And I swear I just heard something in these bushes. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it's the, what the fuck, what is it? Chill. You speak English? You speak? So, I met this guy about a week ago or so, and he looks way better than he did, so I would like you to just introduce yourself and tell the people about your story, Mr. Foot.
My name is Big, last name Foot, but my friends like to call me Kevin.
Okay, Kevin, so, in 1986, you apparently, like, scared someone. What was that about?
That was my brother.
No, but then in 2006, something else happened.
You see, I come from a long line of, how do you say, feet. My little brother's a small foot. He's getting there. A bigger foot. He's been on one these last couple of years, setting a bad name for us and everything.
So, when you went into the store to buy that, or did you go into the store, or how did you acquire this clothing? As a foot, you can't really go out in public too much, I assume.
I got lost on the way to Texas and, stopped by a campsite to ask for some directions, and most people's reaction when they see a big old walking bear thing, they just run.
Yeah, I mean, I ran at first too until like you started talking English. I was like, English? What the hell is that? How you're saying what?
It's just the modern age, man. You gotta.
So how'd you even learn English? Like, how does that even happen for a foot like you?
Well, first I had to realize what words were, and then after that came easy. Sometimes campers would leave phones or maybe even a book around. Try to pick up, get along with the time.
Wow. So, would you say you're the most advanced foot out here?
My cousin, medium foot, he's probably the best of us right now.
Can you send me his email so I can also interview him?
Oh, yeah.
So, in fact, I did try and reach your cousin because I saw that he was on the contacts list while I was researching you, and he declined the interview. Do you know why?
Most of us don't like to step outside of our comfort zone, seeing as sometimes the world just don't get it.
Just doesn't accept you? Oh, I'm sorry about your train. But so, what does an average foot like you do then, since you become more or less primitive, if you say so?
I've been trying to work on myself, find a certain sense of enlightenment in my life, a purpose. Can't just be walking around in the forest all day,
Well, Mr. Foot, this was a very powerful conversation. Thank you. The door's right there.
Good meeting you, Mr. Isaiah.
Good meeting you too, man. So wait, so you ain't finna finish your drink? Okay, but
Actions can affect people. I went looking for Bigfoot because of my grandma's story. I found something. I don't know if it was Bigfoot, but if you think you've seen him, tell me your story in the comments below.
give me 3 seconds. I'm gonna change the shirt so it looks like a different day. But, alright guys. Bigfoot somewhere. I don't know where, but
I remember it was just a very scary experience, and I don't know what happened to the other kids. I don't know, but there were always rumors of something going on in that part of town. But that's what happened, and till to this day, I haven't talked to anybody about if they've had any happenings. And we didn't even get to finish our beer. Anyway, thank you for listening.